Welcome to episode 9 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia, and on today's show, the boys are talking about real versus fake Christmas trees, a would you rather question that gets out of hand, plus how they feel about being thanked. Enjoy the show.
Hello, Joshua. Welcome to Sorry for the Delay, episode 9. Oh my God.
Hello, Sean. Episode 9. Hello.
Hello, everybody on the internet. Good to see you and you back there. All of you. Hello.
Come a little closer. There's a lot of seats in the front. Come a little closer.
At the time
The
of
tickets
writing,
were
all
free.
15 of the subscribers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate every single one of you. You know, you're on the front lines with us, you know. You're doing it right.
Yeah, and for all you people throwing comments down there, we appreciate that too. I think we got one comment so far.
We got one comment, and I'm not going to say it was my sister, but it might have been my sister.
All we know is the Sprite hits different. That's all we know from
Hell
McDonald's. The Sprite hits
my
different.
God, that Sprite does hit different, though. Can we admit that? I mean, it really does hit pretty hard.
I think they do a little something special with the Sprite at McDonald's. I mean, I don't know if it's as special as the drink that I mixed up today, but my friends, this one's hitting pretty good too. It's a new one, by the way. It's a new one.
It's no longer the cherry Dr. Pepper and bourbon.
We're no longer trying to poison people. We've moved away from plotted murder, with allergies and all that. No, we're going a different route today. This is actually called a dark and stormy. Is the name
Joshua.
of what's in this drink.
What's inside of that drink?
So you are looking at a dark rum. You're looking at lime juice. I mean, you're not really looking at it, but it's in there.
Well, there you go. There it is.
And then, what have you? It is ginger beer.
Oh, okay. Sounds delicious.
And a lime wedge for garnish.
Very nice. I'm all for that. Sounds good.
Yeah. So pretty
Joshua,
simple.
let's get right
tasty.
into it. Go ahead and tell me how many days left I have to live.
You, my friend, are going to live forever, but the rest of you sons of bitches out there, Sean, you got great genes. You're going to live forever.
I just
but the rest
forever.
of you 15 subscribers, you only got 33 days left in this year.
33 more days left. Oh my God. You better start writing out those wills.
Days. Yes. So you better start reflecting. You better start thinking about what you did this year because you only got 33 more days left to make your wrongs right.
Jeez. All right. What about this day in history, Joshua?
So
anything interesting in this day in history? I mean, I guess it's all subjective, right?
Yeah, I know, right? So this day in history on November 28th in 1520, Portuguese navigator and explorer Ferdinand Magellan discovered the channel linking the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean. The first time it was discovered. Okay. So we can thank good old Ferdinand Magellan for that discovery back in 1520.
Nice.
Second on my list. Yeah, thank you, Ferdinand. Second on my list in this day in history, in 1895, America had its first auto race. The race was from Chicago to Evanston and back. The race included 6 cars with only 2 finishing, spanning 55 miles. And an average speed, mind you, of 7 miles per hour.
What?
Yeah. Do you want to take a guess how long that took? Just take a guess.
I'm going to say like 12 hours.
You're close, my friend, but it actually took 10 hours and 23 minutes.
Okay. Faster than I would have expected. All right.
They were jamming back then in 1895.
Hey, yeah. I mean, I want to know how those other 4 cars didn't make the race. You said
so
6 cars.
There was history on that, and it did say it did happen on a very dark and rainy and not so pleasant day. So a lot of those cars didn't even start.
A dark and stormy day?
rewind it back. Yes. A dark and scary good guy. Yes. Mia, add the clap in. So, yes, because some cars didn't even make it. But yeah, that's average, 7 miles an hour, and took over 10 hours to complete.
Damn, dude.
And for my third and final, because Sean now limits
Joshua,
me
wait.
to 3. What? You want
Hang
me?
on.
Okay.
This better be a fucking banger, because that last one you just said was probably one of the best ones so far. All right, I'm just letting you know right now. So this one better live up to the hype. I'm just saying.
So,
we're about to go into December, and I want to have a good last November one. So lay it on me. Lay it on me.
So I was
No
trying
pressure.
to go with the theme of discovery, right? So we went with good old Ferdinand for number 1. We went with the auto race that took 10 hours. So I'm going to leave you with number 3. Maybe not so exciting for some of you people out there, but I'm an explorer.
All right.
So in 1964, NASA launched the Mariner 4 space probe on a mission to Mars. The Mariner 4 was the first probe to fly by Mars. Since the first visit, 19 additional probes have flown past, orbited, or landed on the planet.
Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, I'll give you that. That's
so
pretty
when you're talking
interesting.
discovery, when you're talking cool shit like that, that's what I came up. But the fun fact I found on top of that, just to piggyback that, did you know in our atmosphere is that our atmosphere is filled with more than 11,000 objects,
like just piles of trash, like
satellites, every there's just a bunch of since we've started launching things into space. So your GPS, all the stuff we rely on with cell phones, your car, all the cool stuff that we know today, it's all up there. There's 11,000 things following us around.
Joshua, that makes me think to myself, is there a way that we could send a satellite up into space? Like you and I, as two people, can we find a way to send a satellite into space? Can we have a sorry for the delay satellite somewhere up there in that 11,000 piles of junk?
Absolutely. And that is the goal, to get one of us or parts of us into space. Because technically a satellite is considered, if I got the definition correct, a satellite is anything that orbits the planet, or an object that orbits a planet.
So it could be anything.
Gravitational. Yeah, so we could stick something up there.
We could shove anything we want up there.
Yes.
My God. We have just unlocked the secret to life. All right.
So yes,
I'm
my
down
friends,
for that. That sounds awesome.
That is my 3 day in history fun little finds for you all.
I love it, Joshua. I love it so much. Thank you. And I know I limit you to 3, but it also makes you pick out the 3 best ones. So it's like, you got to choose the correct ones on these ones. Like, they have to be all winners.
There was a lot of stuff, but there was a lot of politics, and I know we don't really get into that on here. I don't know if anybody really wants to talk politics. I kind of don't, because there's a division right now going on in politics. So we probably will steer away from that for the time being. But doesn't mean it's completely
until them aliens come out and I'm voting for aliens. That's when I'll start talking politics, baby. Like I want green versus blue aliens. Well, Joshua, thank you for that. That was amazing. I appreciate it. I always do. How was your Thanksgiving, Joshua?
Well, Thanksgiving was great, and I actually have footage of an alien and Jesus showing up, but I can't show it on here because it's worth lots of money. I'm still waiting for to get paid for that first before I reveal it on here. But I do have footage of Jesus and an alien sitting together.
And an alien.
Yeah.
Hand in hand? Or are they
they're
just
feeding each other
together like commons? Oh, feeding each other. Is this like spoon and fork? Like we talk about? I love it. I love the photo if I ever get to see it. I mean, I won't post it or anything. I'll just look at it for private viewing.
Yes, Jesus and an alien did show up to my Thanksgiving. The photo, the animation will eventually come out, I promise, but I don't have it for you right now at this time. It was great though.
Joshua.
Fun times.
Everybody had a good time
family,
though,
stories.
Yeah.
Yes. I unfortunately didn't get to bring somebody who everybody was going to hate because I brought myself instead. So, yeah.
I mean, maybe they secretly hate you.
But yeah.
You never know.
That's kind of where I was going with that.
I mean,
you're not going to be honest.
Same boat, Joshua.
You guys will lie to everybody.
I didn't get to bring Obama, unfortunately. I mean, I think he was busy. He never responded to my email, so it's all right. But, we have those memories, we have the memory and family and friends that we got to share time with. So,
yeah. So how was your, how did your, put the Santa hat on your Hallmark?
That hasn't started yet. That starts, that'll start the week after this one. So I will be sure to inform everybody on how that goes. I'm planning on a good adventure here. Should be a nice trip into my mind.
So a question about that fun game, because that really does seem like a fun game. I think a few people could adopt.
You should come. You should come join. It could be fun.
I do want to know. Is this like a premeditated thing? Are you watching and staging this hat on top of certain areas because you know where the hat and people's heads are going to end up? Are you being that sneaky?
No, because then it ruins the fun. It's like it's supposed to be the surprise of like when it hits the actual just right angle. So no, I don't pre-watch any of these movies. Now that doesn't mean I haven't seen the plot for this movie 1,000 times before, but I ain't pre-watching them. Okay, I only have enough room up in here for one time around, not twice. So
I had the sneaky suspicion in the back of my head, like, does he know who he's trying to get drunk and where they usually pick the top corner or whatever, like how it works, like
it would be different. So if you were here, Joshua, I probably would do that because, my goal is to just get you as hammered as possible because it's damn near impossible. So, but that would be the only time I ever watch these movies pre-hand. So no, I'm not watching them beforehand and figuring it out.
I would love that though. That would be something that I might do in all honesty. Like
you can start the tradition.
I might do that just to get
it's really fun.
Chocolate wasted or something, like come over. Yeah, because not everybody drinks, right? So you're gonna have somebody there that maybe doesn't drink, and you're kind of you might have to cater to that.
I get you for sure.
Are animals included in this thing? Like, do you have a bowl of hot milk out for your cat so it could? Sorry, I don't want to talk diarrhea again, but
no, Joshua, that's exactly the reason why I don't have a bowl of hot milk out for my cat.
But you do have a cat. You do have a cat. I've heard that.
Oh, I do have a cat that I sleep with all the time. I showed you it on the last 2 episodes. Me and that cat, we've been sleeping heavy recently. It gets dark over here like now. Like it is, the sun is going down as I speak right now. That's how dark it gets, and it's almost 5 o'clock. Well, 4:30, almost 5 o'clock.
Whoa! So, and you guys are in the beginning of it, right? Are you guys in the beginning of the time, like that whole shift?
Yeah. So we're just getting used to the big dark, as they say, or whatever it's called. So, yeah, it's crazy. But Joshua, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I want to know, are you a real Christmas tree guy or are you a fake Christmas tree guy? Do you like Christmas trees, Joshua? I don't know how else to explain it. Just, are you a real or fake Christmas tree guy, Joshua? Who are you?
So traditionally, I am a real Christmas tree person. So the kid in me is a real Christmas tree person. Yes. I love real Christmas trees. I think the aesthetically, I like the scent, the natural, I should be more specific, the natural scent of a real Christmas tree, the foliage, so the kid in me loves it. But the adult in me hates to deal with it when you got to get rid of it. So naturally, as I've grown up and you realize all the garbage that you acquire over your life, you eventually have to discard. So, and Christmas trees have unfortunately gotten very expensive and almost out of reach for the vast majority of people. Christmas, I mean, you're buying it and it dies, like this is just, side note, you can buy trees that the forever live or forever green, or I forget the company of it, but you can buy Christmas trees and you give them back at the end of it, I believe, right? Do you know about those? Okay.
No,
side
never
tangent.
heard of that.
Yes. So those do exist. So going back to what I was saying, yes, at heart, I love real Christmas trees, but as they've gotten more expensive and dealing with them as adults garbage, I have now transitioned into a one-time buy, which would be the fake tree.
Okay. All right. I feel that. Makes sense. So, same thing for me. I mean, I love real Christmas trees. We actually bought a real Christmas tree the first time we moved up here, and I ran into the exact same problems you just stated. Getting rid of a real Christmas tree when you're in an apartment center is difficult. Lots of having to be aware of dates and lots of mess. I just put it that way, just lots of mess. And I found it was not worth the time or effort when they make these little scented things that you can buy and put into a fake Christmas tree that smell almost identical. So after that, I learned my lesson. So I'm a fake Christmas tree guy all the way as well. So
yeah, I really do. It's kind of like I know we just got through with Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, but Halloween, like pumpkins, right? Like I love carving real pumpkins, but then at the end of Halloween, you end up with this flat, moldy, it's just gross, dead in your, on your doorstep. And, Christmas trees kind of do the same thing. And then you got to get rid of them, and you just spend $108, on
it's
tree.
hard. It's hard to watch your money just kind of go away, if that makes sense. Like it's hard to watch you spend that $100 and then a month later having to throw that out. It's not like food where you you're spending all this money, but you can consume this, right? This is more like you're consuming the feeling of like nostalgia, and maybe it brings you joy, right? But is that worth it at the end of the day when you have to throw it away? I don't know.
I think the fun of a Christmas tree is decorating the Christmas tree, whether it's real or fake. I think one of the cool parts is actually sitting around and decorating the tree and all the cool ornaments you got over the years. Your friends have given you, your family have given you. Like my girlfriend's giving me one every single year since we've been together, and so when I put up it has real meaning. When you put that tree up and you hang the ornaments, it's like a timeline kind of. When you put the tree up,
sure.
which is pretty cool. But
I
don't know,
back
maybe
down memory lane.
Yeah, maybe I'll go back to real Christmas tree. I don't know. I just don't like to. Yeah, it's kind of just.
So then that begs the question, Joshua. Would you ever go out and chop down your own Christmas tree, or do you think that's that too much for you?
No, that's what we used to do when I was a youngster. That was a family tradition. I know in a prior episode we talked about family traditions. So for a Christmas family tradition, would have been to go out and cut down our own tree, which is pretty cool to get out there and you go and mom and dad let you pick the tree, and obviously they never let you pick the biggest one because you don't realize as a kid it's not gonna fit in your living room. Like you got little 8-foot ceilings, you're not putting the 12-foot one in there. It's just not gonna happen. So so the day of the tree cut, you kind of get your hopes up when you get in the car, you're on your way there, like, cool, I'm gonna pick this big tree, and then slowly your parents just kind of say, you're picking from the trees over in this batch, not the trees over there. So that was always fun. Yeah, so I would go back to cutting it down. I would never be the person that has somebody cut it down for me and then delivers it to my house. I'm not that
You don't have that kind of fuck you money?
No, Amazon doesn't have me that far by the balls, Amazon bringing me a real, everything else, in here's just about from Amazon. But no, Amazon's not bringing me my tree. I'm doing it by myself and my girlfriend.
No, that's good.
Yeah, loved ones doing that.
I would love to do that. I would love to go down and chop down my own tree, but I feel like I would just run out of stamina like halfway through, and I would just kind of give up. And I would be the guy on the phone being like, all right, Amazon has this one for $50. I can get it in 3 hours. All right, count me in.
And the funny part about that, the whole stamina thing and going out and cutting your own tree, you would be the guy, because you are a very stocky, strong looking man. When you roll up to that,
boy.
Yeah. You roll up to that yard and you say you're going to go cut a tree, right? And the guy looks at you and goes, okay, I'm giving this guy the dullest, shittiest saw I got in the back over there. And I'm going to let him prove to his family he can cut down a tree.
That's exactly what would happen. Yeah,
exactly. that would happen to you. You might as well brought a butter knife with you to go cut down your tree, because homeboy's not giving you a sharp knife, you big guy.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, good point.
Should have brought Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris to go kick that thing over for you or something, because you are not cutting it down. Now they're giving me a good sharp knife. They know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. They take one look at you and they're like, I know. He's got it. He's got
this guy doesn't even cut his fingernails. He can't cut down a tree. Jesus. Taking one look at me.
Oh, that's beautiful. Maybe one day,
yes.
Joshua. Maybe one day I'll go cut my own tree down and see how it goes. But not this year. Hell no. Not this year. I have a fake tree ready. Actually, Joshua, that brings up another question. When is the right time to start decorating for Christmas?
Right now.
Right now? So like the last week of November? You think that's the best time?
Yeah, I think we like to put things even up before Thanksgiving. We get a head start on this bad boy. We like to have all the festivities going. I still haven't even taken down the Christmas lights from 3 years ago downstairs. So,
well, even better. You just got to plug them in now.
Exactly. I just keep moving the extension cord around that I used to plug those things in. Yeah. Why take it? No. So I would say just if you love the holidays, just start putting it up now.
Yeah. I'm a big right after Halloween. Like I go straight into Christmas. I mean, you can already tell. I already have my stuff over here. Like I'm ready, baby. I'm ready to go. So I'm with you.
Yeah,
I feel it.
I have yet to put any of my Christmas
I want some Christmas lights up there, buddy. I want to see some festivities, man. I want to feel like Buddy the Elf in here.
Do you, for those of you who saw the Halloween episode, if you didn't go back and maybe watch that, did you see my? Yeah. Did you see the ghosts I had flying around? Did you see? So don't be surprised if you see some stuff flying around or something going on in my background. Because I can't wait. Things are happening back there, I promise. So stay tuned.
I mean, to be honest, all I want for Christmas, Joshua, is to see you in that costume. I know you got it in there. I know it's in there. One day. One day.
Back there.
I don't even care if you're in that costume and you're just sitting down, right? No one has to see the lower half of you. People don't know I'm not wearing any pants. So.
You know what I'm asking for Christmas? I'm going to ask for another camera that just sits right below my desk. So for those of you who really want to see the underside of my desk, that might be we might name that show a little something different, but
that'll be on the OnlyFans page.
Yeah, that'll be the Sorry for the OnlyFans page.
Sorry for the OnlyFans. I love that. That's great. It's fucking great.
Watch out. It's coming.
Oh, man.
Stay tuned.
Joshua, speaking of Buddy the Elf here, I thought of a question this morning, and I sent it to you this morning. And I thought about it throughout my entire day at work today, right? The question is, for the audience, this is a fuck, marry, kill question. All right. And your three options are Buddy the Elf, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Frosty the Snowman. Who you doing, Joshua? Lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Well, I'm not fucking a deer, that's for sure. So,
Are you sure? Hang on.
Yeah.
Can I make the argument for this though?
No.
Listen.
Nobody
Listen,
can argue
Listen.
for bestiality. Nobody can
Hang
do
on.
that.
Hang on, Joshua. Let me get my point out, okay?
Okay,
Listen,
all right, I'll
you're
listen.
an adventurer. All right? You're an adventurer. You're a man of exploration, you know? You've gone on this podcast and you've said that, okay? You want to be the first to everything, right? This is the first time in history that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is here. And you're telling me that as a man, an adventurer, an explorer, a humble man, you're not going to fuck that deer?
No, I'm not. I'm no deer. I'm not. I'm putting it out there, everybody. I'm not a deer fucker. I'm not into bestiality. Never have
All right,
been.
so what do you...
Never will be. I love animals, but not
So you're
that
murdering
much. I didn't get that far yet.
Oh, okay. So you might marry him. So there's still a possibility, everybody. Still a possibility.
Marriage is still on the table because we know the 2 of 3 is off the table so far.
All right, I'm sorry, Josh. I'll let you continue. Go for it. Tell us what you're doing.
All right. So if I'm gonna eat it, I have to know if is Rudolph a young deer or is it an old deer? Because from what I've heard, younger deers, again, I've eaten meat, but I haven't had like deer or elk or any of these other things. Like,
Okay.
I've heard like goats, right? Goats.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, goats.
Right? People eat goats.
Oh yeah.
But is it a young deer or is it an old deer? Is Rudolph
I'm
young or
going
old?
I'm going off of like the movies, right? So if we go off the movies, it's a young deer. All right. So it's a young, supple, nubile deer.
I'm eating Rudolph all day.
All right, so you're killing him. You're murdering him then.
Rudolph, I'm eating him with the thanks that nature has given me this supple young piece of meat. Yes. Me and Rudolph will talk. I'll say thank you, and I will graciously take Rudolph's life.
Okay, just right off the bat here, I want to say I'm in the same boat as you. I'm killing Rudolph, so I'll let you continue. But yes, I'm killing Rudolph as well. That was my choice.
That's it. That's all you got for Rudolph. Rudolph's.
No, I'm not fucking Rudolph.
All the. You're good.
My goal was to convince you to fuck Rudolph. All right, I just want to watch.
No. Okay. Well, we have established in the prior episode you are a voyeur, so I do believe you would watch. You voyeur son of a bitch. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Whether it's
all right, so we're on the
you're
same
voyeuring
level
all
here.
the way. Oh, you're just watching. I know what you're doing.
Hell yeah! All right, so same level. So we're both killing Rudolph. All right, so that only leaves 2 options now: Buddy the Elf and Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty, I'm killing Frosty.
No, you already killed Rudolph.
Oh wait, oh, you can only pick one per.
You can only pick one per.
Got it.
So now your options are. So it was fuck, marry, kill, and you've already killed Rudolph here.
All right.
So you either got to fuck Frosty or you got to fuck Buddy the Elf. So choice is yours.
Jeez, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
This is why I had to think about it all day.
I'm gonna go with it. Okay, is Buddy? Sorry, is Buddy the elf like a legit like you know the movie Ted where it's like a real animal, like a real stuffed animal? Is it a real stuffed animal or is it like a furry? If people know what furries are, like I could get away with doing a furry if I have to. You know what I mean? Like,
Joshua,
I
do you
can do
know
the furry thing?
So we're going off of the 2023, sorry, the 2003 movie Elf.
23.
All right. So you see, that is what I'm going this based off of. You are fucking Will Ferrell.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's who Buddy the Elf is. Yes.
Whoa. Or Frosty the Snowman.
Or Frosty the Snowman.
Jesus.
Or you can marry Buddy the Elf. I don't know. What do you want to do, buddy?
I'm going to marry Buddy and attempt to slip it in whatever orifice Frosty has. It's probably not going to last long because any male,
cold.
I don't know what the majority, if we have more male viewers or female viewers, but if any males ever try to slip that little noodle into anything cold, it ain't lasting long. It's not lasting long, so the pain will be very short. It's not lasting long.
At least you tried, right?
Yeah, I'm giving it an attempt. Yeah, Frosty.
Well,
and
Joshua, yeah. I'm happy you went this route because I went the other way. So I'm straight off the bat. I'm fucking Buddy the Elf, right? Mainly because I find Buddy the Elf to be annoying as fuck. So, like, I'm fucking out of spite.
Yeah, you're dominating that Buddy, right?
Yeah, that's what's happening, all right? And then I'm marrying Frosty the Snowman, mainly because who doesn't want to be, like, lulled to sleep with his beautiful Frosty the Snowman voice, right? I don't know. Maybe he can, like, I don't know, turn things into snow. I don't know. It'd be cool to spend my life with him. Right. And then during the summertime, I'm free, baby. I'm a free man. All right. Because he ain't making it out of the summer. So,
I mean, as you alluded to, I am an explorer, and I've had a few outdoor occasions, and it's cold outside sometimes when you're trying to have these things, and so I can relate to Frosty. I've had some outdoor Frosty experiences. So from personal, I'm going Frosty, but I'm just going to marry Buddy. Buddy seems like a good companion.
Yeah,
could be a good friend.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you can stand him, go for it. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Well, that was interesting. Definitely interesting for sure.
Yeah, I did like those options though. Yeah,
it came to me at 3:00 in the morning when I was waking up. I was like, "What the hell are we going to talk about on this episode?" And for whatever reason, that was it. That was the one.
So it came to you at 3, or it came to you at 5:02 in the morning because you texted me at 5:02 in the morning.
I didn't want to awake you. All right. So I waited till I felt like was a reasonable time that I figured maybe he might be up. I don't know.
Yeah. For everybody, I just gotten out of the shower, right? And you're up at 5 in the morning, and the text you receive from your friend at 5 in the morning is, "Do you want to fuck? Do you want to murder?" Or what was the other one? Eat, a reindeer, a person, or a snowball. I'm just like, what the shit? Looking at the mirror half naked. This is what my friend is sending me at 5:02 in the morning. Talking about
you got to start your day off right,
and shit.
If you don't start your day off with a little bit of comedy, then what's the point? What's the point, man?
That was a nice blend of comedy, trauma, and just what the F's all in one.
You're like, is this man high right now? What is going on?
Yeah, I'm looking around for hidden cameras. Like, does this guy know I'm naked in front of a mirror right now? What is he sending me these? Am I Buddy the Elf right now? What is this guy doing? But it was good. Everybody needs a friend like Sean.
Yeah,
everybody does.
Mm-hmm. Everybody needs a friend like you, Joshua. Someone who's accepting of all things, an explorer. Just as long as you identify before you enter his house. That's all he asks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That did come up. And bring diapers.
Bring those diapers. That's all you can ask for. You got anything for us, Joshua? You got any topics you want to talk about? Anything happened today at your house? Anything crazy?
I don't have any large topics today, but one thing that did I really don't like to talk about work. Mm-hmm. But as you were thinking about, as I just said, fucking deers at 3 a.m. I was thinking about how often does anybody ever get a thank you anymore? I'm gonna go take a spin on this. It's becoming, because we're getting to the end of the year, right? Yeah. Does anybody really care anymore to get a thank you or you're welcome or you're appreciated? Do people really give a crap if somebody says thank you for helping them?
I guess
do you care?
Do you care, Sean? I mean, kind of funny you bring this up. Today at work we had the bigwigs down, like head bigwigs, like bigwigs, and then bigwigs, right?
the ones who make the wigs for the bigwigs, those wigs,
the ones who make the wigs, right?
Yeah.
And I thought about this as we were ending up the whole thing, right? I was like, how much effort should you really put into your job, right? Like, I thank all of my people who work with me, and even people who don't work with me. I'm a firm believer that positive motivation goes a lot further than negative motivation. So for me personally, thanking people is like, it's second nature. So I love that. And in return, I like that too. I like to be thanked and acknowledged for things, right? But there comes a point where it's how much effort and time do you want to spend, at least for me personally, in this area of work that you have, right? Because obviously the people who put in more time and effort will be thanked more and will be looked at more than somebody who puts in maybe half the effort or 75% of the effort, So I think it's more important for the people who work underneath me to be acknowledged rather than for myself to be acknowledged. Does it hurt when you don't get acknowledged? Yes, it does. It's always going to hurt your pride. But knowing that, especially with myself personally, like I probably put in 75%, 80% of the work. Like, I'm not shipping myself every day to go to work and put in 110%, right? Like, you should never put 100% of yourself into anything unless you love it. Like this. Like, I love this, and I will put in 150%. Like, but this is a thankless job, Like, we don't get paid to do this shit, and this is fun. So for me, yes, I do like to be thanked, but it's a give and take. So, what about you, Joshua? How do you feel about
that? I really was thinking long and hard about this, and I feel like I do appreciate it when people say thank you. I've gone through periods in my life where I didn't care if somebody said thank you, because sometimes just people just say thank you and they don't really mean it. A meaningless thank you is like a meaningless I love you. It's like, don't even say it at all. Like I've even had people say to me, thanks for nothing.
Damn. Just like that, huh? Fuck off.
Thanks for nothing, And it's like, you did what you did to help them. You did the best you can, used your resources, walked a mile for them, whatever it took. And it was just like a thanks for nothing. Like, does that still mean something? A thanks for nothing? What if somebody tells you that, Sean? Thanks for nothing.
No, fuck that.
How do you take that?
That's like spitting in my face, basically. Like, that's fucking rude. like if I went out of my way and the most you can give me is a thanks for nothing, like, well, you know what? Go fuck yourself. I hope, like, get out of here.
Oh God.
Fucking with that shit.
Mia, stop him already. Jesus. Stop this guy. That one hit hard right there. Holy shit.
Sorry. That took me to a deep space, deep dark place in my soul right now.
Would you like to tell me more about your thanks for nothing experience?
No, I think I'm good. I think I'll just not do that. No, if someone tells me thanks for nothing, it's rude, and you should not even say it. Does I was raised, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
Holy shit. Got a dark past right there. Well, because when I was walking around the store today, or my place of work, even the last 2 days leading up to this, I was like just thinking about thank yous, right? Like I didn't want to be a prude about it, but I kind of started counting how many times I got thanked. And I don't know. I don't know if it because I took the path of let me count. I actually recognize that I got thanked a lot more than I feel like I normally do. If that makes any sense. Like I kind of started mentally tracking, and mind you, this is from people that I was helping, not necessarily people that I work with. I don't want to alienate the people that I work with, because there are a lot of people that do say thank you that I work with. So for the freaking the El Wapos out there, and the freaking who I'm talking about, all you people who watch this shit, you guys. I know you guys say thank you, and I know you guys mean it, so I appreciate that. But oh man, it just, I don't know. It kind of seemed like, I don't know if it's the holiday thing or just people being nicer right now. But I don't know. I did feel
how many
like
times did you get thanked?
Okay, so I probably helped. I don't want to give a skewed number, so maybe next episode I'll come up with. But I did count at least 25 thank yous. But I helped.
That's not bad.
Way more than 25 people where I worked. We help hundreds of people throughout the day, and most of them do not know what the hell they're doing, and expect you to know everything. So, but yeah. So thank you for
that's
me.
That's not a bad number.
Yeah,
it seems reasonable.
It was nice. But I'm gonna give you a true number next episode of how many people I help and how many people say thank you. And I'm also going to give you how many people are just jerks.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
I'd like to hear that
Mia,
ratio.
cut this out. Or
okay.
People who I just want to get. Don't put that in there. Don't put that.
Oh God!
Don't put that in there. I don't want anybody that to get that.
I can already see the edit. I'm gonna get cut on mine, and then yours is gonna be fully in there.
I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're talking
about. I'm not the one who does this anymore.
Yeah.
Outsource, baby.
So. Yeah, I do appreciate thank yous, and I do appreciate those who go above and beyond, because right now it's a very difficult time for everybody going into the holidays, and not everybody wants to help you, and for me a thank you goes a long ways. But that was that was my fun thought that was my Sean, that was my 3 a.m. thought.
Well, I mean, some people are realistic thinkers. Some people like to be in the fantasy world all the time. I can't speak for everybody. I wake up.
Some people want to talk about getting.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know what that was.
Well, that's nice, Joshua. All right, we have a little, like 15 minutes left. Why don't we get into fun finds, Joshua? You got any fun finds or any value finds?
I do have a fun find.
Oh my lord!
I do have a fun find today. So my fun find today is, I found it at my local Target, because that's one of the
Pretty good.
biggest stores where I live. So, you kind of
Nice.
look around Target a bit. So my fun little find is spinning it back to Funkos because we love these things.
Mhm.
What is this little
Love
guy?
them, baby. Oh, you know what? The Toxic Avenger. I was gonna buy this man. We have him at my Target as well, but I just couldn't. I couldn't pull the trigger on him, and I don't know if it's because like I've only seen the Toxic Avenger once, and I was like, it's just a regular B movie, but like I just couldn't pull the trigger. So I'm happy that you pulled the trigger. It's because I'm happy. So I know somebody who has it in their collection.
Did you read that he glows in the dark? Or it glows in the
Yeah,
dark?
dude. He's funny. Like, and I legit like lifted him up when I saw him in there, and I like held my little hands out to see if I could see him glow. And he glows a little bit, but you have to put him in the light. So
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think what is it like $25, something like that? Maybe less.
yeah, it
I
was
don't know, but
pretty pricey.
yeah, but I bought it for like what they normally run for, like $13 or $16 or whatever.
Oh,
so
nice. You bought him for like
yeah. So I still caught a good little value with that. My little
nice.
Toxic
That's
Avenger.
great.
My fun
That
find.
is
and my
great, Joshua.
little value find.
Yeah, I'm happy that you did get that guy. That's sick. Cool.
What
Very
about
cool.
you, Sean? What did you find?
have one. I have a fun find that I've been wanting to show for so long. I got this probably the first week of October. So in the last episode, you guys may have saw that we opened up a chase, a Funko chase. So Joshua, there was only 2,500 of those Funkos that were chase, that were a chase edition, right? So we had one of the 2,500, which is spectacular. This is not a chase, unfortunately, but it is a limited edition. I gotta like fucking bend over here. Hang on. So like, it's like over here somewhere.
Don't act like bending over something new for you. Jesus.
Oh, I love bending over. It's the best thing in the world. So I've been wanting to share this one for so long. I got this in the first week of October, but it is another Funko, and it is let me see. His name is Freddy Bones, and he's a little skelly boy. But Funko makes these Freddy ones, right? So these Freddy Funko Pops, and this one is just like him as a skeleton, and I fucking love him. He's amazing. So that is my fun find. I don't have any value finds.
Is that staying in the box?
Yeah, sorry.
Real quick.
Oh, that one. This one's staying in the box.
It's in the box. Okay.
He's going to stay in the box. Yeah, because he's awesome. So like I'll keep ones out of the box, as you can tell. Like I have a whole bunch up here that are out of the box and stuff. If they're like super common, like if you can get them like for $12, like those ones I'll keep out of the box. Stuff that's like more rare, like stuff like the little Funko guy, or like the ones in the background right there, like those ones, like limited edition stuff, like those ones I'll keep in box. So, and not only that, it's like easier to organize too. So
yeah,
this makes it easy. Yeah, that's my fun find, and I am finally happy I showed it, because now I can leave it on the shelf over there for for the rest of the show.
that is a good one. That is a good one. And just to piggyback on yours, I got a couple of those little fun ones that I've been keeping in the back.
Oh,
a little chest that I will be revealing the closer we get to Christmas. The closer
we got
we
some
get
holiday
to
ones.
Things changing in the background. Yeah, so
nice.
Everybody should know that Joshua always has something up his sleeve. I always got something in my back pocket. So
yeah, you do, boy.
Yeah, I got. You'll see some stuff, and I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm glad to take you all along on the ride with me, or with us.
Woo woo.
Yeah,
that's great, Joshua. Beautiful, fun finds today. Fun and value finds. I like them. That's amazing. So I guess we should just get right into it. Let's get into the fortune of the week. I did like the last fortune that we had. I think it was the previous week where you're officially coming over here now. as said by the gods of fortune.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That is what that fortune said.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
with this new fortune of the week, I went out and I just invested, right? You know, I didn't know you
Did
could
you?
even
Okay.
do this, but I was out on lunch
Uh-oh.
today and I was like, you know what? Let's
Okay.
let's invest a little bit more into this. So
Uh-oh.
at
I'm
Panda,
scared.
you can actually go out and you can buy a box of fortune cookies. You can buy a box of these bad boys. So
All right.
so your boy over here went out and bought a little box. So yeah, have some fun.
How
Buy
much
a
did
box
that
of
cost you, Joshua?
fortunes.
How much?
I'm not
How much
gonna.
was
I'm
that?
not telling.
Okay. All right.
I'm not telling.
All right, then. Let's pull one out. Let's get it.
All right. So from my box of cookies right here for everybody.
Cookies.
For the cookies. Okay, let's kind of stir them around. I don't want it to just.
Yeah.
No,
Give
I don't want to.
Give them from that deep.
Yeah, because they could have put the best one at the top, right? Like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want that. Like,
Well, how would
I
you?
want to have my
How
own.
would you know?
I don't
They're
know.
like
Yeah. Right. All right. Here we go from my box of cookies.
I am excited for these ones. I don't remember if these ones had lucky numbers or not.
Yeah,
So,
and I, in all honestly, I was gonna open one before we went up, but I was like, you know what? Let's just keep it real. Let's not
do it.
fake it. You know, let's not.
So you may
watch
or may not get lucky numbers this week. Let's find out.
Yeah, but if you wanted to, I could pull my jar out again. For those of you who saw the jar episode of Fortunes, I could pull that jar out.
Good,
but we're gonna
but
stick.
You're not
with,
gonna have to, Joshua. You're gonna open this cookie and it's gonna have both fortunes and lucky numbers. I can feel it.
Here we go. So for our fortune for November 28th, let's pop this bad boy open. Oh no! Sorry, folks. This one does not have lucky numbers.
Oh, I was wrong. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Do you think they'd let me return this?
Yeah, I think so.
You know,
let's
let's
open them all up, and then let's
Should I open them all up? Wouldn't that be a grand? You know what? We'll save that. Episode 10. I'm gonna open this whole box right here. What are we on? 9? 9, everybody? Okay,
We're on 9.
Maybe 10.
Yep.
We'll just open all these shits up from the beginning. Maybe first part of the episode, open them all.
Hang on, Joshua. Before you read that, we do have a little bit of time here. We are on episode 9, Joshua, and it occurred to me that is 9 hours of sea-level entertainment that everybody can listen to right now. You know how crazy that is? Like 9 hours of your life. That's a full work day that you can listen to us talk about fucking aliens. That's all I remember, to be honest, is just us fucking. But how crazy is that, Joshua? No, it's not even. We're about to go into 10 episodes. 10 episodes of a podcast of just two buddies living life, talking life, and that doesn't even include the 2 months that we were doing this before like we started releasing everything. Like, yeah. That's insane. And it's becoming to the point where if you don't start listening now, you're going to have a long time to catch up. Like 9 hours, bro. 9 hours, about to be 10 hours. Does that blow your mind, or you're just like whatever about it?
No, that blows my mind, and I do know every episode is going to be better and better and better and better because these two guys, all we want to do is have fun, and this is what this is about. It's having fun, very little structure, just running through shows, running through life, enjoying the randomness that we were created from, So I hope you guys are all enjoying the randomness we bring, because structure is not what we do. We have a little bit of structure, but it's all about having fun. So we love the comments. We love, the Sprite comment, as we talked about earlier, all the little comments. We are going to read them, and we're going to enjoy everything you have to say. So
Yeah.
give us feedback. Let's keep it going because we're not going to stop.
You know what, Joshua? Hey, thank you. That's good.
We're not stopping. So,
All right, go for it.
You may have to cut some stuff out so we don't get stopped, but
oh yeah,
we
she will.
these
She's
two
already
guys
on it. She's got it. She's good. She's nailing it.
Are you ready for the fortune, Sean?
I think I'm ready, buddy. Bring us home.
All right. So the fortune for today, November 28th, is a change of heart will bring back what is lost.
Oh, it's kind of nice.
So one more time. A change of heart will bring back what is lost.
That's nice. That's really nice,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. So sorry, no lucky numbers, everybody, but
No, Joshua, we get to make our own lucky numbers this week. Let's do our lucky 7, Joshua. I will go first. We'll just do one back and forth, right?
Go.
Let me write this down so I don't fucking forget it.
Yeah, don't leave that responsibility on me.
All right. Your first lucky number is 69.
Second lucky number is going to be 17.
Ooh. Your third lucky number is going to be 13.
And your third lucky number is going to be 12.
12. All right. Your next lucky number is going to be 8.
And your next lucky number is 10.
Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, one more.
You get the winning
Joshua,
one. You better think you want. Who wants to get the winning number?
That's too much pressure, buddy. I'm going to give it to you. Like, this is my thank you for 9 hours of comedic joy and pleasure.
Well,
Please.
I think you just gave it away. We're gonna go with 9.
Oh shit! All right, boom.
Why not?
So your lucky numbers are 69, 17, 13, 12, 8, 10, and 9. There you go.
I really hope somebody wins that. I really hope somebody wins.
You know, if we keep at it, Joshua, eventually the odds will be in our favor and somebody will win something. You know, that's just how it goes. That's how odds go, you know?
Yeah, I 100% agree with you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for listening to this Sorry for the Delay podcast, episode 9. We hope you had a great time at Thanksgiving and spent it with your friends, your family. Even if you were by yourself, passed out in your own puke, hopefully you had fun. We will be back next week with another wonderful episode for all of you. I felt like this one went really quickly, Joshua, and it makes my heart kind of sad.
Yeah, a little too fast. I second that. But you know what? There's more coming. We're gonna I alluded to. We're gonna keep going. These things are gonna get better. It's gonna get fun. I can't wait to introduce my new background. It's gonna get fun. You know, I even was looking up snow blowing machines, or you know.
Oh my God.
So,
spoiler alert.
Yeah. So I haven't decided if I'm going bubbles or snow. We'll find out. So stay tuned,
guys. Hey, thank you guys for watching and listening. I guess that's it. See you guys later. Peace.